my dudes and gals? So it is about 6:30 a.m. and I am heading out right now to go all the way up to the University of Illinois. It's over a 1,000-mile drive and over 15 hours in the car. However, I'm going to be driving there a little bit differently today. So today, instead of just driving there like usual, I'm going to be trying to go there all the way to Illinois without changing lanes one time. Now, how does this work? So here's the rules. So whenever a lane forks from one lane to two lane, you can pick either right or left. Also, whenever going right or left on a road, you can pick which lane you turn into. So let's say I'm turning right onto a 3-lane road. I can pick to turn into the right lane, middle lane, or left lane. But once I'm in that lane, I have to stay there the entire time until it exits or I make my next direction. So I'm gonna do my best, plan ahead, and make sure to not change lanes one time. Right before we get to the car, I gotta give my dog a good love. I'm not gonna see him for 4 more months. Look at that good puppy face, aren't you the cutest little doggy? So yeah, I'm heading out and I'll see you on the car. Alright, so I know a driving vlog is not the most entertaining topic, but I'm gonna do my best to keep this exciting and entertaining for y'all. Let's go. Alright, so we're just heading out of my neighborhood and we are coming up onto the first light in the first lane. So here we go, let's let the challenge begin. So you're gonna see what I mean right here about you can turn into the far lane. So see how there's a left and right lane, but I turned into the right lane? That's what I mean, how you can turn into whatever lane you want. Alright, so we're coming up on our first major lane switcheroo. So you see right here, it forks. So you can go into both lanes. So that does not count as changing lanes because you could go either right or straight. But I had to get into this one, not the right lane. And you'll see right here at the roundabout. So we're gonna turn straight into this far left lane. Bingo. Alright, so I know you didn't get to see the sunrise when we were going to Franklin's, but look up there. That is looking to be an absolutely gorgeous sunrise. Alright, so we're making our first big highway switch. We're going from 45 to I-35, and I'm super scared right here. Oh, no! Oh, dang it. Alright, so we just had to make our first lane change. So I guess you can't go all the way to Illinois without a lane change, but I'm gonna continue to film this to see how few times I can switch lanes and make it 1,000+ miles all the way to Illinois from Austin, Texas. Alright, so we're on the other side of the ramp now, and here we are merging on to I-35. Alright, so here we are, we just got onto I-35. We're on the 4th to right lane, so let's see, I think this lane's gonna merge over pretty soon, and we'll be in the 3rd lane. Oh, okay. Alright, so there we go, 2nd lane change, not even like 20 minutes into the drive, so a little disappointing, but again, we're gonna keep filming this, see how far we can go without a lane change. Alright, so we're about an hour into the drive, and check out this big old rainbow. It hasn't even been raining, but dang, that is a nice full rainbow all the way across the sky. Not a double rainbow, but good enough for me. So we're getting to the Dallas and Fort Worth split on I-35. So right here, I'll show it to y'all. So right there goes to Fort Worth. Right here goes Dallas. We're taking I-35 east. Thankfully, if I was going west, I would have had to make a lane switch, but I'm not, so we're good. I'm gonna have to make like 2 or 3 highway switches when going through Dallas, so hopefully I can stay in my lane, but we'll see. All right, so I just wanna make sure I'm not the only one that thinks it. If you see this little building to my left, I don't know what it is, but am I the only one that thinks it looks like a giant little ding dong? All right, so I'm about to make my first highway switch in Dallas, and as you can see right here, I have it was a 2-lane highway and it slowly opened up to 4 lanes. So I kept on going right, got into the 4th lane, but I'm scared I might have to get into the right lane to exit. So I'm exiting right up here. All right, so here we go. As you can see, my lane.
Continue on I-20 east for 12 miles.
Didn't have to switch lanes there, so we're good. Still have not switched lanes since getting on I-35 back in Austin. So one thing I gotta say I hate about being in this right lane is you get stuck behind a lot of really slow cars. But real quick, I just want to stress how important it is to speed safely at a consistent speed, a little bit over the speed limit on a road trip. So I know this math isn't quite exact, but hear me out real quick. So I'm traveling for 15 hours. So let's say I go about 6 to 8 miles over the speed limit the entire way there. That means that every hour I'm going to be 6 to 8 miles further than if I was going the speed limit. So multiply 15 by like 6, 7, 8, and that means I'll be 90, 105, or 120 miles further than I would be if I was going the speed limit. Assuming I'm going like 70 miles an hour, that means I'll get there an hour and a half earlier, save an hour and a half of time than if I was going the speed limit. However, me being in the right lane, I'm going slow as hell, going at or below the speed limit, so that means I'm probably gonna get there 2.5, 3 hours slower than if I was able to speed by like 6 to 8 miles an hour. Alright, so here's our next little change. As you can see, there's a fork in the road right here, but I'm still in the right lane, and thankfully I'm going right, so yet again...
Continue for 9 miles.
So yet again, not another lane switch. However, we'll see in 9 miles when I get to the next lane switch, if I can stay in my lane. Alright, so I'm exiting for Texarkana right now, and I hate to say it, but it looks like I'm gonna have to switch lanes right here. I'm very disappointed, but my lane didn't exit, so there's a lane switch number 3. So the GPS just said I have to go 282 miles on this road, so we're not making any lane switches anytime soon. We're gonna get all the way to Texarkana without having to make any more lane switches. So I'll see you in Texarkana, and we'll have to see if I need to make any lane switches when I'm there. Alright, so you might be wondering why I haven't had any music in my car this entire vlog. That's because I don't really know YouTube's copyright laws for what music you can have in your videos, so I just been turning it down every time I take a video. But if any of y'all know what YouTube's copyright laws are, please let me know in the comments below, because that'd be really helpful. If you're wondering what type of music I've been listening to, it's been a little mash of a bunch of different genres. I've been listening to a lot of John Bellion, some Quinn, a good amount of Eminem, and also been sprinkling a fair amount of Spanish music. Alright, so I just want to say right now we're in my favorite part of the drive. We're in getting near Texarkana, and the road here is just beautiful, so I'm going to show it to y'all real quick. So as you can see, we have pine trees on both sides. Stupid car. So as you can see, we have pine trees on both sides of us right here. I don't know if they're pine trees, some type of evergreen tree, but look at this, just a little like tunnel of trees. It's absolutely beautiful. Alrighty, so we made it to Texarkana. We are still on I-30. We are going to be on this road for another 150 miles till we get to Little Rock. So I'm getting a little low on gas. I'm about a quarter of a tank, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make it all the way there. So we're going to have to get gas and hopefully see if we can stay in the same lane. Woo! Oh my god, I don't know if I've ever had to pee this bad in my life. I've literally had to pee since I had half a tank of gas. However, I told myself I wasn't going to pee until my low fuel light came on, and it just did. I've never been so happy to see my low fuel light come on. This drive has literally been a race between my car tank emptying and my tank filling up. So I'm going to get off the road in the next town to get gas and go pee, and hopefully I can stay in the same lane. I've had 4 water bottles of water since driving. I started like 6:45 this morning, and now it's almost 1 o'clock, so I am dying right now. Whew, alright, we made it to the gas station. Gotta say, that might have been the closest I've ever been to sprinkling in my pants. That was an emergency. Anyways, so we're here. I'm getting gas right now. I had to pee so bad that I didn't film me coming off the highway, but I got here without switching lanes. We're near Little Rock now, so I'm gonna get back on the highway, and hopefully I don't have to do any lane switches to get there. Alright, so we're pulling out right now. Gotta pull into this far right lane. Alright, so here we are taking the I-30 East ramp. Still don't have to switch lanes. I think this is gonna take us right to the highway, and so we got gas and got to pee without having to do any lane switches. Alright guys, check out this little strip of road right here. How gorgeous is this? Trees on each side of you, just like going through a tunnel again. I've been driving through like 300 miles of beautiful roads in Arkansas, just trees on the side. I love it. Alright, so here we are. We're going to 440, right 2 lanes, bam, right 2 lanes went off. So another highway switch. We don't have to change lanes. We're still cruising with a total of 3 lane switches. Alrighty, so we are done with 440. We are going to I-40, and right here, bam, just as you can see, still in the same lane, not having a switch, which is nice. We're on I-40 heading to Memphis now. Alright, so here we are on I-40. We're cruising towards Memphis. It says we're going to be on this road for about 120 miles, so I'll get back with y'all in 120 miles. Alright, so quick update. We are still on I-40. It is 2:45. I started this drive at 6:45, so I've been driving for 8 hours. That means I'm a little bit more than halfway through, right at halfway through. This drive should be about 15 hours, but maybe since I'm going a little slower, 16. We'll see. So yeah. Alright, so also just another quick music update. So since we're driving through the country, as you can see, getting close to Tennessee, we've been switching it up, playing some countries. Alright, so we're done with I-40. We are going now to, we're staying in the same lane right here. This is the fork. And we are going on to 55.
Continue on I-55 north for 131 miles.
Woo, 130 miles on this road, still in the same lane. Let's go, boys. Alright, so one quick thing to know is we came in onto this road onto the left lane, which is good because I can go faster. However, I feel like my next turn's gonna have to be on the right, and so I'm probably gonna have to get it over a lane. So we might hit turn number 4 coming up. Alrighty, so we've been driving since before the sun rose, and then now look at this over here. There's the sun. It is setting right now, so it's been a full day in the car. You can see in the mirror the sun is officially setting. It's going over the horizon. It is almost 5 o'clock, 4 till 5. Missouri. Alright, so don't know if you saw that sign, but right there, that was the Missouri state line. So we are officially in Missouri. Alright, so we've been cruising this left lane for a long time, but we have to get on 57 now, and looks like that is a right exit. So we are going to have to change lanes for our 4th time. So here we go, 57 East. There we go. Alright, so there we go, lane switch number 4. Hopefully that can be the last one, but we'll see. Alright, so 118 miles on 57, and we'll see what's up after that. Alright, so it's getting pretty dark, so I don't know if you can see this, but as you can see, we're going over a bridge right now. You see that? And this bridge is over the Mississippi River, I believe. So if you look to our right over there, probably can't see it in the camera, but there's the Mississippi. We're crossing it. When we get to the other side, we'll be in Illinois. Oh, look at that sign right there. Perfect. Illinois state line. Alright, so we are officially in Illinois. Now just got to get to Champaign. Alright, so right now we're exiting, still haven't changed lanes. We're getting pretty low on gas, so I'm here to get some gas and empty out my tank. Alright, so we're pulling up to this love, still haven't had to change any lanes or anything, just, you know, get some gas, go to the restroom, and then we'll hit the road again. Alright, so we just got gas, went to the bathroom. I think that'll be the last time we need to get gas and stop before we get there. Looks like we have about 2.5 hours to go, and yeah, so I'm excited. Just a little tip if you're ever on a road trip and you're trying to save time. So something I do is I bring snacks, so I don't have to stop and eat and waste a lot of time doing that. So today I brought some granola bars, some dark chocolate covered pretzels, and some Takis, and that's what I've been snacking on in the car. And it's helped me save a lot of time because I haven't had to stop on my way there for food. All right, so we're still in the right lane. As you see, the road forks right here, and we are gonna be staying right, heading towards Chicago, towards Champaign. Yeah, so there we go, still no lane changes. All right, so we're still cruising our lane, exiting right here. This is the last exit we're in Champaign now. I think we can get home from here without switching any more lanes, but we'll see. All right, so here we are, still cruising on the same street as before. We're gonna be turning right here at this light though, and then my house is right on the right up here. So looks like we made it all the way to Champaign from Austin and 4 lane switches. All right, so home sweet home. We made it there in 4 lane switches. So in case anyone was wondering how many times you had to switch lanes from Austin to Champaign, it's 4. I'm sure no one was wondering that. And anyways, thank y'all for watching my video. I do want to be completely honest with y'all. I got super tired of waiting behind slow cars, especially ones going like less than 10 miles an hour in the right lane. So I did get out of my lane to pass them a couple times, but I stayed in my lane as much as I could and always got back into it as soon as possible. So I hope I made this driving vlog somewhat entertaining. Sorry if it's not the best. I just wanted to make a trip of my video back up to school. So hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.